Good morning, good morning. We've come away again for a few days. We've gone to Anglesey this time and I've managed to bring the bike with me. So I'm hoping just to do a few short rides. So today's sunny. I think the rest of the week is a little bit overcast with some rain. But yeah, today I'm hoping to do a 13-mile loop, just a short loop along the road, fairly flat, and then discover some of the cycling lanes of Anglesey. I did a camping tour of Anglesey a couple of years ago where I had 2 nights camping, and then I went around the edge of the island, parked in Bangor and went round. That was fantastic. So I'm hoping to just see some more of this wonderful place. If I just point over there, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it, but I can see the hills of Snowdonia on the other side of the Menai Strait. So what I'm going to do now is just carry on down this road and catch up with you later. Yeah, the route I did on Anglesey a few years ago took me up the, I went up the east of the island first, and right up to the top to Amlook, and then across the top, which was just absolutely gorgeous and hardly anybody there. And one of the highlights was Newborough, which is like a pine forest with sandy beaches, and there's a gravel road through it. It's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, it was a tough ride, but especially carrying all the camping gear. I said this was mainly a flat ride. It does have some climbs. I think there's one coming up now. I'm doing this ride on Bank Holiday Monday, and the roads are very quiet so far. I mean, I'm out nice and early. It's probably just about 8:30, I think. I'm not going to subject you to my breathing on this hill. So very shortly I'll turn the camera off. Yeah, I thought this was a flat route, but I've not looked close enough. I looked at the ride on Komoot and it dawned on me that it was missing off one of the best bits, and if I went a couple of miles out of my way, then I could get to one of my favourite bits from the ride I did round Anglesey. This isn't it. I'm just trying to get to it. So this road's nice and straight, and I've had some different tyres put on this bike that are they're a bit smoother in the middle. They're not quite slick, but they're a bit smoother. I found that the ones I had on, can't remember what they were, I think they were 45s, and they were chunky in the middle, and they were okay. But I've got some 35s that are chunky at the edges and smoother in the middle, and I'm finding that they're making a big difference rolling along. But hopefully it's still going to give me the confidence to ride a little bit of cycle path and gravel when I have to. And I've got a little bit of that coming up, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. So on the left here I've got lots of marsh, and there's a cycle path on the other side of it that's just next to the sea, and that's the bit that I want to ride along. I don't know whether you can see, there's some ponies there in the marshes on the left. I'm not so sure whether you could actually see them, but there's beautiful long rushes and ponies in the marshes. It just looks gorgeous. So up here, I'm just going to show you this bit. I'll put it on the map. My Welsh is absolutely terrible. I think it's called Maltreath or Maltreth, but I'll put it on the screen, and then you can see. So this is Maltreath. There's a lovely cafe on the other side of this bridge, just down the road. I've just spotted another sign for a cycle ride, Llanlas Cefni I think it was called, and then I've seen Llanlas Menai. So many rides that are on the list to do. And then yeah, this is where this river comes out, and I don't know, I assume it's an estuary. Geography's not my strong point. Looks nice anyway though, doesn't it? Llanlas Cefni, definitely another one for the list to do. So a bit further down the road I was supposed to turn left at Newborough, but it meant missing this out, and it's just lots of road riding really, whereas this is just, I think this is one of the favourite things I've ever ridden, so I thought it would be remiss of me to miss this out. As you can see already, hopefully this is picking it up clearly on the camera, but we've got Snowdonia over there on the other side of the Menai Strait going down to the Llyn Peninsula, and yeah, we're just about to ride along this. Thought I'd show you the bike again today. So I'm back on the Sonda Camino, thinner tyres as I mentioned earlier, so 35s, just rolling better, a little bit of grip on there, but rolling much better than the 45s that I had, as you'd expect, and I need all the help I can get, to be honest. So I've taken the rack off, and this is the first ride that I'm doing in Wales. I just think it's let's just move you away a bit. I just think that when you're on holiday here, I can bring the bike, I can go out for an hour, and I'm not taking up all the time, so me and my wife can go out and do some other things, get out with the dog, and it's not taking up the whole day. But after I've done 10 miles, 15 miles, I feel great. Well, you always feel great after a bike ride, don't you? It's the best thing. So I've kind of done that, I've got that in the bank, I feel great, and then we can go out and enjoy the rest of the day. So as I say, this bit up here is one of my favourite routes, and I'm going to just enjoy it up here. Yeah, so let's get on with it and stop talking. Look at this path, just smooth tarmac, not a person around. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. Absolutely stunning. You're riding on here on a bank holiday Monday, about 9 o'clock in the morning. I've seen 3 people. 3 people. It's just gorgeous. See if I can spin you round. So at the minute we're riding parallel to the road. There is a gravel track which I have taken before, which takes me through those pine forests down to the beach, but I haven't really got time today. I just wanted to get this highlight on because I know how good it is and I wanted to share it. I put some pictures on when we went to the beach with the dog earlier. Yesterday, was it? Yeah, the only trouble is with parking down there, it gets crazy. So busy. Absolutely crazy busy. So we parked a little bit further away, paid a £5 and walked a couple of miles down, and it was a great move because we just dodged all the crowds. Right, I'm going to go back on the road. It gets so busy at the turn into Newbury Beach that they have to put people on there and block off the road when the car park's full, because it's just a small one-way road. So like I say, we avoided the chaos of that yesterday. Parked the car a little bit further down the road. You see the guys here in the high-vis already? That's the right turn to the beach. There's a car park just here on the left. This is the one that we used. If it's quiet and you turn right at this roundabout, there's a free car park down there. But yesterday it was absolute chaos. Yeah, we didn't even try that. I didn't even, well, to be fair, I didn't know about it. So yeah, if you go right at the roundabout there, that's where it is. We found that out later, but glad we didn't even try. So there's a caravan site on the right with an amazing coffee shop and restaurant. We went there yesterday. It was absolutely gorgeous. Something's squeaking. I'm not sure whether it's me or the bike. I haven't filmed for a while because it was pretty straight A road, really. Not many cars on it. Really smooth and quick, but not much to see, so I didn't film that bit. Seem to be dropping down a bit now, so maybe going down towards the sea. Oh my goodness me, will you look at that? That is incredible. That is absolutely stunning. Definitely made the ride worth it on its own. I mean, it's been a good ride, but goodness me, I hope this is coming out as well on the camera as it is for me. And there's also this road to ride on. Fantastic. What can I say? This is why we ride bikes. So that brings to an end my first ride, a short ride round Anglesey, probably about 15 miles, something like that. Hope you've enjoyed it. So the next leg of our holidays, we're off down to Cardigan Bay, so I'm hoping I'll be able to film a little ride down there as well. So thanks very much if you made it this far. See you on the next one.